What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the 740 Sports Show. As always, it's Eric here, and I'm joined by my lifelong brother, Bub. Bub, welcome to the
Yeah,
show.
yeah, Lifetime would have worked as well. I mean,
Lifetime would have
but
worked
the
as
same.
well, but we're trying to get consistent with the intro for you here. So, Bub,
Yeah.
as always, we appreciate you taking the time out of your wonderful Sunday, man. And we've got, dude, a great one today, man. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is an exciting one. A lot of big things going on today, huh?
A lot of big things going on, man. So keep your eye on that ticker on the bottom of the screen later on because, boy, there's a lot going on in the
Mhm.
740 right now, Bub. So thank you for joining us. We're ready. So, Bub, go ahead and get this thing going. So lace them up, strap them up, tie them up. Do what it is you got to do to get yourself ready for episode 31 of the 740 Sports Show. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 31. Bub, it's about that time.
Mhm. Yeah,
Episode
no,
31. Go ahead.
definitely an exciting one. We get to bring on an exciting guest for the episode,
We
and
do.
yeah, excited to talk to him and kind of get some knowledge from him.
Yeah. In episode 31 here, man, we're going to be joined by one of the 740's best athletes, man, Shaun Terry out of Ironton High School. We're stoked. Shaun Terry has broken our hearts for a couple of years as Ironman fans, but no sweat there. He's going to be joining us. But before we talk too much about Shaun Terry, though, Bub, we got to mention one big happening that took place this afternoon, this evening, maybe at the Ohio High School State Wrestling Tournament, Bub.
Yeah, up at the shot, right?
Yeah.
Is it at the shot?
I don't think so. I think it's Value City, but I could be wrong.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I could be wrong. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Regardless, though, Bub, you want to go ahead and let the people know. Break the news.
Yeah. McKenna Craft just won her third straight state championship in the 100-pound weight class for girls wrestling. So, big congratulations to her.
Big
Looking
congrats,
to
man.
go 4-time next year.
Yep. That's unbelievable, man. Junior year, 3 time. Look at that picture, Bub.
Hmm.
That is an
Yeah,
ice
that's a good
cold.
one.
That's an ice cold photo, man. Ref's got your hand in the air. You three-peated.
Hmm.
What a moment, man. What a
Yeah.
moment. Shout out to her, man. Shout out to Coach Brandon Oliver as well. I know we're itching to talk with those guys
Yes.
as well. But congrats, McKenna. Boy, I don't know that I've ever seen one athlete get so much attention in one day in the 740. So good for her. That what a moment. Three-peat. Unbelievable. But for now,
Yeah.
Bob, episode 31, we're going to flip the switch. We're going to talk football, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our buddy, Shaun Terry, wide receiver out of Ironton High School. Shaun, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Dude, for sure, Bob. This man shows up in an Irish hoodie. We're going to get to it. Man, I'm stoked. I'm
Yes.
stoked. One of the premier, and we don't use this term lightly, Bub. One of the premier athletes in the 740
Mhm.
area.
Yeah,
Um,
no, I'm glad you introduced him as a wide receiver because every time I watch like clips of him, I get more and more kind of at all and kind of questioning what he really like should be doing on the field. Like, is he like a running back? Is he a receiver? Is he like a player that doesn't really have a defined role and can just kind of do it all?
that's I
And
could have been
yeah,
I could have Sean. I feel like I could have introduced you at any position, man.
Yeah.
That's yeah. You've definitely got a heck of a skill set. You got a unique set of capabilities, man. But man, the speed's probably the biggest one. You're fast, man.
Yes, sir.
You're fast. You can flat out run. So man, let's just go ahead and get right into it. Shaun, you've seen some pretty early high school success. You're a junior right now. and going into your senior year. Talk to me about the success that you've seen up to this point and kind of what your focus is going into your senior year, man.
So like the success I got at this point, obviously, is a lot of like the offers and attention and stuff. But the ones that mean the most is like me going to Canton, going to state championship with my brothers.
Yeah.
And sadly, we haven't won one yet, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm looking forward to my senior year.
Yeah. Is that the focus, man?
Yeah, definitely. That's why I already knew I was gonna make the decision before season started because I didn't want all the attention on me about where I'm gonna be going for college, all this, all this. I just wanted the attention all on the team. It's worried
Yeah.
about championship.
I love that, bub.
Yeah, that's
That's
a very good answer.
Yeah, man. That's a great answer. And I was actually going to ask you kind of what played into that decision, and we'll definitely get to your college stuff later, man, because you were and Bub, just about every major school in the country offered you, Shaun, and that's got to. I mean, what's that type of publicity? What's that type of notoriety feel like to be getting that type of attention, man?
Um, I say it every single day when someone asks me. There's nothing else to it but blessed. That like every day, it's like it's really a true blessing to even have any of it, and
Yeah,
I really give all the glory to God. I thank Him every single day for it. So He keeps
man.
me and keeps me on path. Me, my parents, and God.
Yeah. Heck yeah, man. Man, what an answer there. I don't see too many high school kids talking like that, brother. So your head's like a great spot.
Thank you.
Um, for sure, for sure. No, thank you because it's refreshing, man. You're giving all the credit to obviously credit to God, credit to the Lord, man, which I appreciate. But also your teammates, man, your teammates, your staff. You mentioned playing with your brothers in Canton. So talk to me about that experience. I know you haven't quite got there. You haven't quite got over that hump.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that day's coming for Ironton football. But what's it been like to get to Canton, and what's it been like to play in that type of environment, in that type of game?
Yes, sir. It's true. Like it's truly amazing. You only have to be on the field to really experience it. Like
Yeah,
you always watch, like being a little kid, being at like a college game, and you see like the billboard, and you see like the college players running on it. And my
yeah,
sophomore year, we were down 32-14.
yeah.
Out route, probably about 50 yards from the end zone. I caught it, took it to the house,
Yeah.
but Ty Perkins got a block in the back, and it came back. But
Oh,
when I was running, I watched myself run on the billboard, and that's a cool
oh,
experience.
Oh
dude, that
yeah.
gives me that gives me. I wish I had a T-shirt on, man. It's cold in the basement tonight, but man, that gives me cold chills, bub.
Yeah, and like people don't really talk about it, but they actually use the billboard a lot in like college and NFL to see where the
Yeah,
defenders are behind
Hmm.
you.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
I didn't do that, so I used that because our
yeah,
coach.
yeah. That's crazy to me. I can't remember the story, but I remember. Man, I remember vividly. I can't remember. I feel like it was like Larry Fitzgerald or someone running up the sidelines talking about that story. He was just looking at himself on the billboard,
Yeah,
and kind of like he was reacting to the defender dive, and he realized he dove late because there was a delay or something, man. So that's got to be awesome. I
yeah.
mean, like you're pretty much at that point, create a player,
Mhm.
which by the way, NCAA 25. Man, are you how stoked are you?
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you gonna opt in?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop in.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. I had to know. I had to
Yeah,
know. Heck yeah, man. So you've gotten to play in some big games, man. Like you said, you're rolling with your brothers into these games, man. Obviously, one of the best times of your life. It sounds like you're taking these experiences in, man. A lot of tradition at Ironton.
yeah,
Talk to me about what it's like to play on, with the tradition, the
yeah,
expectations, and also, man, tie it to the current culture and talk to me about
yeah.
that current culture. You guys got something
Well,
cooking.
yeah, definitely. It's really a lot of our Coach Milton. He does an excellent job every single day of literally pushing us to pass our expectations. I came here my freshman year weighing probably about 110 pounds, and no one believed myself. No one believed in me besides Coach Pendleton. And I feel like that's the culture of Ironton is everyone believes in each other,
Yeah,
and like that just made me work so hard. And the people in front of me, like it's truly amazing,
yeah,
and the culture behind like everything. It's a lot like Notre Dame. That's one of the reasons why I picked it, is because you could just tell they both have like the type of blue collar tradition, and I just love it. I just
oh,
love it.
that's a great That's a great point, man. I hadn't thought about that, bub. I mean,
It's
you go into South Bend, you kind of get the same feel you probably get in Ironton, man.
definitely, you get that culture where, I mean, I like wake up every day and it's like it's Ironton, and like if
Yeah,
that's not enough to play for, then there's nothing else that gets you ready. Just like Notre Dame. Notre Dame is
yeah.
probably one of the biggest logos, biggest franchises ever created in any sports team. And if you don't wake up every single day just having that motivation, then you're not the right spot.
I love that you talked about that logo, man, because for just a moment, my son the other night, we were talking about my grandma, who I told you, huge
Yeah,
Irish fan, huge
yeah.
Notre Dame fan. And my son, we were talking about my grandma, and I said, "What? Hey, you know all of your grandma's favorite teams, which mind you, 4 generations here."
Mhm.
And he said, "Yeah, the Steelers. Uh, hey, roll with this one too. The Buckeyes, uh, the Ironman and that ND team. So he knew from the logo
The ND.
the ND team, man.
Yeah.
He knew from the logo. So, like you said, man, the brand is so recognizable, man.
Mhm.
The Notre Dame Fighting Irish. It
Yeah.
just the gold helmets, all of it, man. It's incredible. So hats off to you, brother. Congratulations on that. I
Thank
want to tell you personally, that's incredible. Um, you talked about Coach Pendleton too. Coach Pendleton was a guy that played around the time we were in school. So he was someone that we kind of followed through or not Penn State. I'm sorry, Michigan State.
Mhm.
Oh boy, that's about as bad as it gets there.
Yeah, that's a rough
Yeah,
mix up.
I confused Pendleton. Okay, but anyway, but no, we kind of watched him through Michigan State, and going to the Rose Bowl, playing in that type of game, and just he had a great career. What's his impact been on? Obviously, you told it from your perspective, but what about the whole program, man? I mean, what's it
Uh,
like working with that guy every day?
oh, I mean, it's basically Michigan State. Basically, we took everything.
Yeah,
We took everything from Michigan State and brought it to Ironton. So like our practices are ran just like colleges, our
yeah,
film studies, all this, and that's why I feel like Ironton gets the attention we do, is because
yeah,
we are built on a college program. So like when the coaches come, they're like, "This is a lot like a college program," and
yeah,
like we don't have a lot of time off, and it's just like college. So it's not all about like about how good you are. About this is about if you can stay in college and want to play there every single day.
yeah.
And like how we work out, it's crazy. Like the
Insane.
things we do at
Yeah,
Ironton, crazy, but I love it. Like I just
yeah,
love it. It's
yeah.
fun.
Man, I'd kill to be a fly on the wall in some of those weight room sessions, man, because I can tell by, first of all, you've got one of the craziest. Like, I wish I had the photo, man. I saw the side by side craziest high school transformations I've ever seen.
Oh
I've
yeah.
ever seen, dude. I'm talking like I got a little bit of a bodybuilding background,
Uh-huh.
and I love weights, I love fitness, I love all of it, man. And how much weight you put on in your high school career?
That's like I said, when I started at Ironton, I probably weighed about 110 or 115 pounds. And right now,
You
after
180?
basketball, I'm 180. I finally got
Are you?
180.
Yeah,
Dang,
yeah.
dang.
Heck yeah.
And playing, well, last year, like the last football season, I was probably playing with about one 155. I was probably playing around there because I was like
Yeah,
real slim. But
yeah.
then like I really like this like whole off season I probably put on about 20 pounds. Yeah.
How you put on? Because you're built well. Don't get me wrong. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, great shape, great shape.
Mhm.
But how did you put? I mean, 20 pounds of muscle, man, on a high school frame. I mean, brother, you ain't got any body fat either. It's well put
Yeah.
together. How'd you manage to put 20 pounds on?
Well, I have
Don't just tell me hard work. I want to
no,
hear it. I want
no.
to hear
Uh,
it.
I every single day I wake up and well, we have a lift. We have 2 lifts a day, one in the morning and one in the afternoon.
Uh-huh.
And I first I always get Wendy's breakfast before school.
Yeah.
I always get Wendy's breakfast. So what I do now is I eat 4 times a day. Plus I get like a milkshake or something that
Okay.
helps me like lean in. And yeah,
Yeah.
so that's what really. And I work out twice a day. Some days I go to Planet Fitness. I work out 3 times a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just love it. You love the process of it.
Oh, I absolutely love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
That's awesome. Now you mentioned basketball. You guys had a pretty good run through basketball season too. And talk to me a little bit about that. You guys had a good run. I think it ended. Where'd you run into that? District finals,
District semifinal.
semis. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
We
A great.
sorry, keep going.
No, you're good, man. I was gonna say a great year though. Go ahead.
Oh, I want to say great year. We should have done a lot better. We should have definitely won the OVC.
Yeah.
We should have beat North Adams. But I guess it wasn't our time this year.
Yeah.
I feel like next year we will. I think we'll have it next year. Like I think we'll go really far next year. This year was kind of a weird year with just like I just felt like everything was just a little bit weird.
Right.
But it happens. It
Yeah.
happens. And I just hope
Yeah.
for a better year next year.
Sure. And obviously, man, basketball being one of your sports as well. But I want to talk to you about it. Do you do anything in the spring?
Am I doing anything this spring?
Do you do track, baseball?
Yeah,
Do you do any of those things? Do you do track?
I'm ready. Yeah, I do track this year. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Have you done track previously?
I did in middle school at
Okay.
Huntington Middle, but no, I didn't do it my freshman or sophomore year, and I still, of course, play AAU.
Okay. Yeah, I knew you did some AAU as well.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, back to hoops. Talk to me. You got a cousin that pretty well known dude as well in this area, man. OJ Mayo's your cousin.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be awesome.
It is. He also helps me with this process about like what school I wanted to go to because he went to USC, which is rivals.
Yeah. I was going to ask about
Yeah.
that. How'd that feel?
He honestly wasn't even that mad. His mom didn't want me to go to USC. She said she didn't like it when he was there, which I don't know why. It's probably because of the Hollywood and all that stuff. But yeah, it's truly amazing to have someone like that in my family. And we always talk basketball at family reunions and everything. It's cool.
Yeah. And obviously, man, he was high school basketball wise one of the greatest high school basketball players ever, man. And then we're going to have a pretty good career. I'm happy he's got an impact in your life, dude. That's got to be awesome.
Yeah.
It sounds like you got some really good role models, man. And it sounds like that you got a really good head on your shoulders. And I'm excited for you, man. I can't wait to see where your career goes, brother. You're doing some great things.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And by the way, just so you know, you mentioned going ahead and making your decision. Hopefully there wouldn't be too much attention on Ironton. But there's gonna be a lot of attention on Ironton football next year. I want you to know. A lot of eyes on you guys, man. You got a buddy Josh Johnson that's got some offers coming in too.
Mm-hmm. He does. He's one of the hardest workers I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
The things he went through is truly amazing that he is still playing football and still has his head on straight. I'm truly proud of him.
Yeah, man, that's incredible in and of itself. I'm happy to see these things working out for you guys, man. I can see the hard work. We follow the pages, you know what I mean? I mean, we can see the work being put in every single day. There's proof in that transformation too. So, hey, I'm gonna let you go here in just a moment, but I got two more questions for you. In the first one, man, we got to know you're listed as a wide receiver. Is that your true position? Would you say, or kind of a do-it-all guy? Are you an athlete, a wide receiver? What would you say?
I mean, I think I could be an athlete. I asked my coach a few times to put me at quarterback, and he said no.
He going straight to quarterback, bro. He just want handoffs.
It looks fun. I feel like I could. I feel like I could do anything really on the field. I feel like that's what Notre Dame was saying. Like they feel like I'm mainly gonna be a wide receiver, but also playing kick return, punt return. They'll have me in the backfield a little bit. Like it's like So I'm a wide receiver, but I can also play any other really position, like a Deebo Samuel almost.
Oh man. Okay. So I'm glad you're starting to mention some NFL guys because I got a question for you here, man.
Yeah.
This is one of my two. I realize I just asked you one, so I'm gonna go ahead and make it
that's three.
Hey, top 5 wide receivers of all time. You said you're a wide receiver, bro. Who's your top 5?
Top 5
all time.
I gotta go with my hometown. Randy Moss.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go with Jerry Rice. Let me think. Randy, Jerry Rice. He's not top 5 in the NFL like ever, but he's my favorite to watch right now, and it's Zay Flowers. So I'm putting Zay.
Newcomer, Ravens.
Yeah, I feel like he'll be a Hall of Famer once he's done.
Wow. Okay, I like that too.
Some Calvin Johnson, maybe.
Oh,
Calvin Johnson, yeah, but hey, I gotta go Odell Beckham.
Hey, there we go.
Let me go back. Let me think. This is really hard.
Hey, man, I put you on the spot. I know it's
You're
what we do
forgetting
here, brother.
Terrell Owens.
Oh,
man.
Terrell Owens. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro, T.O.
Mhm.
Okay.
You should have asked. You should ask him that question, not me.
Hey, Bob, I was going to get your list next, man. Come on. Come on. Hey,
Well,
Bob with the
what?
assist. We appreciate the help. Hey, man, that's a pretty good list. And I love it. It starts with Randy. Is it who do you model your
Oh,
game after?
that's yeah.
Say it again. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I love that it started with Randy, but who do you model your game after? Who do you try? If you got one guy, you try to play like
I
Debo.
love. I love to watch Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Okay,
Mm,
I like that.
dang, that's a surprising one.
I like that. That's a
Yeah,
versatile receiver, bub.
yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
I know he is. It's just that's not a name that you hear associated. Like there's
Yeah,
probably more
yeah,
famous ones, but yeah, Amon Ra's.
I can
Yeah.
tell you watch the game, man. You're studying the game too. I love that.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, hey, man, we always ask this one, so appreciate the list. But last piece of or last question here. We always ask, what is some advice you would like to give to a young athlete that's just beginning, man, that's just starting out? What's some advice you give that young athlete to try to get where you're at, man? Offers some lights, but also good team success.
Mhm. One thing I will give advice is to keep going, no matter what. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be hard every single day. But if it was easy, everyone would do it. And like on the days you don't want to do it on those days. And I promise you'll be successful in anything you do. And another thing is just put God first and just let Him lead by. He'll lead you by faith and not by sight. And that's my two biggest things.
Heck yeah, man. You got a great head on your shoulders, man. You're humble. You seem like a great guy, man. So Shaun, man, thanks for joining the show. It's been a pleasure just talking with you, man.
So thank you for having me.
Hey, absolutely. Bub, before Shaun gets out of here, man, he's got things to do this evening, I'm sure. You got anything for Shaun before he gets out of here?
No, I think we've taken up enough of his time with your 4 questions.
No,
Hey,
you're
man.
Your two that turned into 4.
Hey, give me an
Hey,
it's
inch,
fun.
take a mile. It's not every day we get to talk
mhm,
to someone that's got everything going in the right direction for him. He's doing all the right things,
mhm,
and he's earned it. He's earned it, and you can tell,
yep.
man. So, Shaun, like I said, congrats to you. We're rooting for you. 9 weeks next season. I promise. No, I'm just kidding, brother. We're going to be rooting for you all 10 weeks next season. But we're like I said, we're from Jackson, so we got to give you a little bit of a hard time. But we're rooting for you, man. We're Shaun Terry fans, and we're going to
I
be
was hoping
following you, man.
at because we play at Jackson next year, we could probably get
Yeah.
a picture after the game,
Oh,
maybe.
bro. Hey,
Oh
I would love that. Hey, by then we're gonna have some merch, so we'll jersey
Yes, sir.
yeah.
swap it up. How's that?
Yes, sir.
But hey, thanks again, man. We appreciate you. We will definitely take you up on that. So keep an eye
Sir.
out for us.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, thanks again, man. Bub,
Thank,
he does.
Thanks, John.
thank you.
All right, Bub, Shaun Terry joining us here on the 740 Sports Show, episode 31 here. Bub, that was amazing.
Yeah, that was a good
He
one.
he he's got it figured out to some degree.
No, no, he's got a good head on his shoulders, and like I said, I think it brings a lot of versatility to the football field, and
Yeah,
he's just a game breaker. He really
yeah,
turns it on in the second half too. Like just when
yeah.
you
We
think you
talked
got him
about that
figured
this
out,
morning.
like full skill set unlocked in the second half. So
Yeah, yeah. And I think a lot of that too, man, coaching, because that staff does such a great job too, and I'm glad he recognizes that, and he's a lot of kids get big lights, bub, and they start thinking maybe things are about them, and it doesn't sound like that's the case for Shaun. It sounds like he's got a, I felt like I was talking to 18-year-old LeBron. Did it not?
yeah, no, he's got a lot of humility. Like I said,
Wow.
great kid.
Yeah.
Good head on his shoulders. So very
Yeah.
excited to see what he can do next year for his senior season.
Yeah.
They have had them two state runner ups, I believe, right? Two
Yep.
state runner ups the last 2 years.
State runner-ups.
So
Yep.
hopefully for them, they can kind of finish the deal this
Yeah.
year and
I
take
hope
one for
so, man.
themselves.
I hope so. I want to see Ironton get back to that, to that peak,
Yeah,
seven
exactly.
seven
The
four
pinnacle.
740 football. Ironton is kind of the standard of 740 football right now, and I love it. I love it, and it makes for some great games, and it makes for some great memories of 740 athletics. So that was awesome. Before we get out of here, Bub, Do you have anything else for the show you'd like to mention?
No. Again, congratulations, McKenna, for the
Absolutely.
three-peat.
The three-peat.
I know.
It's way cooler when she does it. Can we get that pulled back up? Can we get that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, can
Well,
we?
when she does it, it means something. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here, I'm over here, whichever side. But hey, congrats again, McKenna. Congrats again. Unbelievable. Three-peat, state champ. I mean, she's 2 more away from Booker T, bub.
Yeah. Yeah. Soon enough. Right.
2
So to
more away
speak.
from 2 more from Booker T. So, hey, if you tuned into this one, if you're still watching, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed it. And we hope to see you again next time, right, bub?
Oh, absolutely. Which
All
will
right.
be sometime.
We got some things in the works. We got
Mhm.
some things in the works. So,
The near future.
yeah, near future. Stay tuned to the Facebook page for some announcements. We got some fun stuff coming up. And until next time, folks, thanks for tuning into episode 31 of the 740 Sports Show.
Bye.